Multi-voting has been completed. We have roughly 10 ideas that have come out of multi-voting. And we still have our criteria in place. Remember, anytime we eliminate or choose ideas, we need criteria upon which we can base that decision. So we leave those in place, or we might need to adjust it if we think we want to add or change one of those to be more specific. We don't want to make it hard yet, but enough that we can focus our vote properly. Along the top, we have our team members' names, and left-hand side has the letters of each of the ideas. So we rank them against each other. So if there are 10 ideas, we rank them 1 through 10. If there are 12, we rank them 1 through 12. It's important to decide what 1 means before we cast our votes, because some might think 1 is low priority, others might think 1 is high priority, and then our numbering system will be meaningless. So let's say we decide 1 is our highest priority. So then the vote might look something like this. Sue votes like this. And then you'll have any combination of which one am I missing? 9. Okay, so we'll have any combination, whatever that team member feels. So on a separate piece of paper, list how you would rank them against each other. What's your top idea, or maybe which one most closely meets those criteria, and then your second and third down through your 10th. And we record all of those in each of the columns and then end up with a total at the end. Now, since 1 is our most important idea, the ones with the lowest scores are the ideas that we'll carry forward. One thing I'll mention, I didn't mention it in the multi-voting video that I did, but it's important to understand. One way we take the emotion out of this process, that is having to verbally defend our thinking or ideas, is anytime we move on to a next step after multi-voting, we ask the question, is there an idea that didn't survive that one of you wants to carry forward? So we have our 10 ideas for a multi-voting, for example. We ask that question, is there an idea that didn't survive that you think ought to go forward? And there might be 1 or 2. There's no discussion. If somebody says, I think G is something we ought to think about harder, I want to carry that forward, then it goes forward without discussion. The idea is that your intuition plays a big part in the decisions you make. Your experience comes to bear on that. And something may tell you, there's just something about this that I think, I don't want to eliminate this one yet. So you'll do that, and then we go on to rank ordering. We want to take out of it our top 5 ideas, roughly. And so the 5 lowest scores typically will be the ones that we take. But again, we ask the question, is there an idea that you think ought to go forward? And if there is one, then we carry it forward. We don't want to carry them all forward, so we need to be very thoughtful about how these can stack up against the criteria we've set. But that's rank ordering in a nutshell. So we list the ideas down the left-hand side, team members along the top. We have 10 ideas, so we rank them against each other. 1 is our most important in this case, 1 through 10, and then we add them up. And because we chose 1 as our most important, the lowest scores, the lowest 5 will be what we carry on to our matrix.